Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we are now less than 1 week away from Governor-elect Andy Beshear's inauguration. And officials from the United Nations will make a stop in Kentucky later this month for a series of informal meetings. Plus, Lexington police are working overtime this holiday season in an effort to combat package thieves, also known as porch pirates.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 4:59 on December 4th. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. So if you're waking up, a fair warning, it's pretty cold out there. Let's go to Brandon Robinson. Brandon, it's cold. There was frost on the windshield. It took me a while to get it off, too.
Exactly. So it's going to be one of those situations where we're going to have to continue to watch. A touch of fog on my way in as well. So maybe some patchy fog around this morning, not showing up on the sensors. Let's take a look at the the cloud cover. Last 6 hours on satellite radar. Most of it gone. We have a few little clouds in parts of the northern Big Sandy, but that's really about it this morning outside the WYMT studios. Looking pretty good again. Maybe just a touch of fog trying to form there. Temperatures, you can tell where the clouds are and the clouds are not. 27 Harlan, 28 Middlesboro, 25 Jonesville, 27 Jacksboro, but 34 Prestonsburg, 32 Logan and Pikeville, and 34 also in Moorhead. Winds picking up today, so it's going to make it feel a bit cooler than it is at times coming out of the southwest. They could gust as high as 30 miles per hour today, but you see a lot of folks feeling like the 20s there with the wind cranking this morning. So a little extra on the coffee meter. Your out the door forecast. We are going to see cool temperatures this morning, so jacket weather, but we should get up close to 50 for daytime highs. And sunshine, Madison. We're going to see the sunshine finally after some dreary days. I'll have more on that forecast in just a little bit.
Thank you, Brandon. Gotta love some sunshine. Well, we are now less than 1 week away from Governor-elect Andy Beshear's inauguration. He will become the Commonwealth's 63rd governor. On Monday, the governor-elect announced new appointments, including Rocky Adkins and former Lexington Mayor Jim Gray and Lieutenant Governor-elect Jacqueline Coleman. It is all as he prepares to be sworn in on December 10th. And a new caucus touring the Bluegrass, sitting down with Kentuckians to hear their concerns. A group of Democratic representatives have put together the Commonwealth Caucus, traveling around the state to let people ask questions. Representative Angie Hatton says the caucus is trying to focus on things everyone agrees on, not the hot button issues.
I just love it when people make politics not a spectator sport, when they actually come out and participate.
Representative Hatton did say Republicans were invited to be a part of the roundtable tour, but no one joined. And officials from the United Nations will make a stop in Kentucky later this month. The current U.S. ambassador to the UN, Kelly Nightcraft, is from the Bluegrass. She says members of the UN Security Council will be in Frankfort and Lexington for what she called sofa talks and informal meetings. The visit is scheduled for December 13th through the 15th. And a major purchase in the steel industry could help the economy in eastern Kentucky. Production ended at AK Steel in Ashland last month, but yesterday Cleveland Cliffs announced it's buying the steel company. The company said today that they will create a vertically integrated business and that the Ashland plant would, quote, create future opportunities. The deal is expected to close in the first half of next year. And shopping has been the main focus the last few days, but yesterday is about giving. Giving Tuesday is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving every year, and the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky participates. They host funds for nearly 200 nonprofits across the region. Jerry Roll with the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky says it is a day that highlights why giving is so important.
The Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky is all about giving. It's about giving back to your community. Sometimes that means you can give your time. Sometimes that means that you can give away a special skill. But today is really about giving away your treasure, money.
Over the last 10 years, the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky has given more than $10 million in grants. And they needed your help, and the Harlan nonprofit with Love from Harlan received big news yesterday. They won Sunny Barbecue's Spirit of Barbecue contest. As a result, the company will donate $10,000 to the organization. The organization has helped many laid-off Black Jewel miners, fire victims, and numerous other families. And Lexington police are working overtime this holiday season in an effort to combat porch pirates. Videos are all over social media thanks to home surveillance systems. While officers are busy patrolling neighborhoods, they suggest shipping your holiday purchases to your workplace so that thieves don't have the chance to snatch them.
We always say check with your boss first, but if you can have it delivered to your place of business, that's something that could be an option for you.
This holiday season, the U.S. Postal Service expects to deliver 130 billion pieces of mail. They are even doing deliveries on Sunday. If you don't have a home security camera, ask your neighbors to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. And while some doorbell cameras are catching thieves, one Tennessee man is crediting his doorbell camera for saving his house from a fire. Eric Peterson was out of town with his family for the holiday when he got a notification from his Ring doorbell camera. It was just someone turning around in the driveway, but he heard something else in the background, beeping that he worried was his fire alarm. He called a neighbor, Tyler Slack, who went to check out the noise.
I got down there and looked around, and then I started to smell a little bit of smoke back towards the back of the house, and walked back there and heard the crackling, and then saw some flames coming through an interior wall.
Tyler said he tried to put the fire out with an extinguisher but was not successful. He immediately left the house and called 911. All while Eric and his wife watched in horror from the Ring Cam app. Thankfully, what could have been a total loss was mostly kept under control. Well, thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, we take a closer look at how doctors say the holiday season could be causing a negative toll on your emotions.
The weather will finally start cooperating today, and it should last a few days. I'll have the full details in about 3 minutes.